Hey, sixth grade, it's Mr. Funk. Sorry, I am out of the room yet again for tennis. It is the last time, I promise. So I will see you, I guess, next Tuesday. This is Friday. So when I'm out of the room, you're actually going to do your career lesson for me because that's a requirement of STEM class, and might as well get it out of the way. Okay? Next week, we will finish working with your microbits, and we will continue that on Tuesday. Okay? So let's talk about this career lesson. So what I need you to do is you're going to go all the way into Schoology, and you're going to click on STEM projects. You're going to go all the way down to STEM career lesson. Okay, so everything that you actually need is right here. Now, there's a third link that's going to say Mr. Funk video. That is what you are currently watching right now. I just haven't made it yet, so it's not there. But you have the career presentation slideshow, which would be right here. That's what this looks like. And you have the student copy that you need to actually physically create that will force you to make a copy of this right here. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video, make a copy. Okay, so now we're back. You all have this copy. You can go ahead and skip the entire beginning. That's just like the lesson physical plan that you'll be going through. But right here is kind of where you need your name. So you're going to put your name, you're going to put your date. And what we're talking about are what are some key characteristics of an entrepreneur. Okay, and so what are some STEM examples of related entrepreneurs as well? All right, there is a ton of self-starters or entrepreneurs in the STEM fields especially. So it's kind of an easy thing to talk about. All right, so I'm going to actually walk you through the PowerPoint, and then there's a lot you can do alone, and then there's some that you are going to actually work at your table with. Okay, so let's start right here. This is kind of the slideshow for what is an entrepreneur. I'm going to start with this video. Please enjoy.
So what exactly is an entrepreneur? It's just a fancy word for someone who starts a business. And if you've never met them, it's a playground.
Okay, so just a fun video there. Yes, I know they spelled the word organization differently than we do, but in Wales and Canada, fun fact, that is actually how you spell the word organization. So really quick, you're going to be able to fill this in again. So, when I'm done talking here, you can kind of go back in here and fill some of this stuff in, right? But I do want to go over it with you. So when you're talking the difference between an employee versus an entrepreneur, okay, I would be an employee at the Mannheim Central School District, right? I'm a teacher that works for the Mannheim Central School District. If I was to start my own school, like a charter school or something like that, or I was going to start my own STEM company in which I went into classrooms and did STEM lessons across, the state of Pennsylvania, that would be an entrepreneur. Okay, so there is a difference here. So when it comes to an employee, you're talking about a work is something to get away from. I can relate to that, right? Like when I'm ready to leave school, I keep all of my stuff at school. I don't take my work home. There's definitely a lot of effort that goes into being an employee. Income, every 2 weeks, I receive a check from the Mannheim Central School District. And you're talking about support is something I deserve. I put the time in, I get that paycheck. Now, the difference with an entrepreneur, okay, let me move my face there. Work is something that you're going to need to be excited about, okay? It kind of involves your entire day and your whole life. You're doing it all the time. Income does not really happen right away, right? It's not like instantly you start your own company and you're bringing all this income in. And support is something that you are creating. So you definitely need to be a creative person to be an entrepreneur. All right. So the definition, and again, you're going to copy this down, but you have access to all this information. It's a person who undertakes the risks of starting a new business. That is what an entrepreneur is. All right. So let's talk about Jeff Bezos. All right. Probably the most famous entrepreneur because he is one of the wealthiest people in the world, and he started the company of Amazon. So what did he do? Okay. He started Amazon, which is online shopping. Okay, highly successful. Did he earn a profit from this right away? No, it took him several years before he started making a profit. Why did he do that? Because he wanted there to be an easier, more convenient way to shop. There's a lot of people who thought Jeff Bezos would be very unsuccessful. They're like, there's no way that people are going to stop going to Walmart or the mall and just order stuff online when they can't try it out. Well, these people were wrong. And you see all across the country, malls are actually closing down, right? Was there risk? Absolutely. He risked his entire savings account and his parents' retirement accounts. Okay, his parents basically gave him everything they needed to retire. If this didn't go well, they would still be, working the rest of their lives when they were hoping to retire. He also risked a lot of relationships, right? Him and his wife, they started this, and they unfortunately got divorced in the middle of this because of the stress. So what's the outcome? Okay, well, he's the world's wealthiest human being. Not that money is everything, but you do need money to live. So you would say he was a successful entrepreneur. Now, it is one of the largest companies in the world. You can see Amazon trucks driving all over the place. Another outcome, though, on the relationships I just shared is he was divorced from his wife. So there's a lot of risks and various outcomes when it comes to entrepreneurs. Okay, so now it's your turn. Okay, at your table, move my face again. There I am. At your table, you are going to choose one entrepreneur to research. All right, you're going to fill in the organization associated with your person, and it must be a STEM-related entrepreneur. Okay, now, once your table has your person, let the substitute teacher know because I want this to be 4 different people in the room. Okay, so when you have your person, let the sub know that person is now off limits for everybody else. Okay, so after that, you're going to then talk about what business you would actually start. And working with your table, you're going to come up with a successful business plan you think could be successful. So let's talk about what you have to do yet today. All right, you're going to go back in and fill this just from the PowerPoint. All right, you're going to give me the definition of an entrepreneur. All right, again, this should be done based on the PowerPoint. And then this is what your group work is doing right here. You're coming up who the STEM entrepreneur your group will research is. Again, must be somebody in the STEM field. What did they do? Why did they do it? What was the risk? What was the outcome? This, you're working as a table. And then you're coming up with a quick business proposal. Nothing too crazy, okay? Name of your company, all right? Maybe it's David's Fast Food Chicken Stand. I don't know. It could be anything, okay? What product are you offering? How is it related to the STEM fields? And why you think it could be successful. All right, that is really it. All right, final step. When you are done, all right, you are going to hit File, and you are going to download this as a PDF. All right? Download as a PDF. You are then going to go into your courses, into your CCR courses. Do I have one? I might not have one. Hold on. Let's see. You are going to go into your CCR course. You don't have one. I don't have one. And you are going to, that's the high school, yeah. You are going to upload it to Marking Period 1 Encore, all right? You guys have done this all last year, so it shouldn't be too big of a problem. I wish I could show you how to do that right here. Unfortunately, I cannot. As long as you download it and you can't get it, ask somebody at your table. If none of you can figure out where to put that, then I can obviously show you when I get back next week. Okay? Wish I was with you today. Sorry I'm not. I think that about does it. Finish those two things as a group. All right? Take care. I'll see you next week.